Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I'm back from my trip, except I'm still recording from before my trip. I'm giving myself one extra episode, that way I can make sure I can settle back in. One of the things I make a huge mistake on when I go on trips and backlog, I always backlog up and including the day that I return, but never the day after I return. So instead of scrambling the day after I return, I'm probably tired from, the day before's travel and all that nonsense, and recording is a little, not exhausting, but difficult for me to get back on a normal schedule of, like, it's hard, it's tough to explain. Trips are not necessarily vacations for me. They're a lot of work, just a different kind of work than the work I'm doing at home. So when I get back, I'm exhausted. Even though, I just was on a trip, I'm still very, very tired. And I always want to give myself an extra day of recordings to try and, get back into the swing of things. Give myself a little bit of leeway in that regard. So this is what I'm doing. I didn't think I was going to, but then today came around, this is the day after. And I was like, I really should do myself the favor of just, just giving myself an extra video or two that I can just sit back. And that way when I don't have to feel pressured to get, like, a bunch of stuff rocked out, like, less than 24 hours after I land from flying home. So that's what I'm doing. I apologize if it's annoying because I'm still playing as the Forgotten and all that stuff, but for me, it makes sense, and it's just a nice little gesture my future self will hopefully enjoy. Because when I also get back, that's another thing. When I get back, I gotta go back almost immediately into backlog mode because I have another trip going to Indie PopCon, literally almost 2 weeks to the day upon my return. So, trying to avoid that conundrum. And I'm sure you guys understand. But if in case there's other people out there who don't and really want me to, quit the backlog because they like it when I take, viewer tips into play and stuff, which I understand. Hopefully you can understand why I'm doing this way. Okay. Easy. Very, very easy, in fact. And I'll take Placenta. I think Placenta is actually a much better pickup as the Forgotten than anyone else. Because losing Bone Hearts, or losing the Red Hearts in the Bone Hearts doesn't count as losing a deal with the devil. Okay, and I typically, with this character, you really don't necessarily want to be giving up. There we go. Your Bone Heart, you don't want your Bone Hearts to go away at all. So, Placenta is actually, unlike in another run where you're like, I want half a red heart and then all spirit hearts. No, you want all your bone hearts, and then you can go from there. So, that's my thought process. Plus, Placenta is a natural way to replenish all of that stuff. Okay, I think this is where we're going to have to go. Boop, and then just going to try and not get hit out here. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm fucking around. Heal myself all the way. Kill everybody in the room. Move on with my life. Alright. I'm also kind of like, I don't want to say I'm drained, but I'm recording this after my stream I just did where I beat God of War. And I'm not going to say anything other than it's been a long time since I've considered a AAA game a masterpiece. I am notorious, as people who watch Roundtable know, I'm notoriously cynical when it comes to AAA in the gaming industry, but this is a game that I'm gonna leave that. This is a game that I walk away from going, I wish I didn't have to finish it because it was, man, I don't want to say anything because if you haven't played it and you have a PS4 and you're debating on whether you want to play it or not, you absolutely should. Just know that it's special. This is a special, special, special game. And very similar, not similar ways in that they're the same game, but similar in that it feels similar to when God of War originally came out. And that game was special. It did a lot of something new. Looking back on it now, with, over a decade's worth of gaming experience and seeing how far gaming has come, both as in gameplay and storytelling, God of War seems a little simple now. But back then, it was incredible in a lot of ways, and this feels kind of like God of War taking that spot again. And I really hope other games really look at that and try and see why it worked and emulate that and try and replicate it at least. I wanted to kill him off. That's fine. Alright. Let's see what our deal with the devil is going to give us. Pageant Boy is not great. I never really talk about Pageant Boy because it's just a non-factor. But a Guppy's Collar, right on the first one, is fine. I accept that. We're going to go back now, grab that Demon Heart or Soul Heart or whatever it is that I left behind, and move forward with newfound progress. I did not mean to fucking step on, I just didn't want to die, and I was like, I don't want to take a full red heart, so that's unfortunate. I honestly, didn't mean to step on the buttons. I forgot there were buttons in the secret room. I was just like, oh, shortcut, sweet. And then just, like, was looking over at my audio, which is on a second monitor, just making sure everything's recording quietly, and not quietly, but recording well, and totally stepped on the buttons without realizing it. Whoopsies. It's alright. It's not that much of a setback. It's not like we're down to 1 bone heart. But even if we were, 1 bone heart is 3 red hearts. We're fine. We are doing it. Perfect. Alright. Moving on. We don't have a map because we used Sun Card on the last one, and that's why we had a map. Goodbye. Forgotten is still really good. Still really love this character. What am I doing? I knew it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, I'm stuck. I put myself on the fucking spikes because I'm an idiot. All right, no more. I mean, my brain is just fried from the amazingness that was God of War, and I'm just playing sloppy. Come on. Come on. Stop. We need a little bit more oomph if we're gonna make this work. Something, anything. Just give me something. Health up would have been good on the other one, but now we know there's a health up pill that we can hopefully take advantage of. Man, what am I doing right now? Sack of sacks, 1000% yes. It's a great pickup for us. We need it. 1 cent. Can't buy anything with that, unfortunately. Also, what is his voice? Seriously, though, I don't know where that voice came from. Thank you, Placenta, for healing us up. Because we just lost it. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing really sloppily. And I'm feeling like... not tired, but have you ever gotten kind of like that? Your body clearly is like... not all awake for one reason or another. It's exhausted for something. Maybe after you work out or something. But your mind is fine. Your mind is all there. That's how it feels right now. My body isn't responding as quickly as my mind would like it to. You know what? Before we worry about the pills, because that's what I was worrying about for a second, and I shouldn't have been, let's just do this. Done. Spit. The thing is, they go so far, they fly so far, timing is difficult. Sack of sacks paying out. Hopefully that kills them all. There we go. Alright, yeah, that's okay. Isaac's head. It's not great, but... pill. Speed up is great. Range down. Range down, it's a problem, but when it comes to this particular character, at least early stages, melee is where it's at, so... we have a chance to kind of rectify that, all things considered. Gulp. We ate the trinket, so he's there permanently. Right. Is it okay to have an Isaac's head? Sure. Would I prefer a different trinket? Of course, but now we know Gulp's in the pool, so let's just go with it. I hate everything. Okay, we're gonna have to back out. Ah, bad damage all the way around, man. I wish we were doing just a little bit more damage, and it sucks because we're gonna get an orbital here, which is gonna be good for the Forgotten himself, but not great for us. All right, still have an item room to find. This floor is not lost on us yet. We'll see if we can make anything kind of squeak out from this. That's fine. I gotta remember, our damage right now is basic Isaac damage, which is not superb. But our tiers look smaller, and I think it's because, like, they are actually, like, smaller in size. Okay. Come on, you gotta pop. God. Alright, well, at least his health went down after that. I was like, that took a lot of focus from me. This is so bad. This is so bad. Alright, D12. Wow, boy, it's been a while. How you doing? Good to see you. Not trying to insult you or anything. I'm just saying you're not great. Could be better for a lot of reasons, because rerolling enemies doesn't really ever tend to lead to anything good. 9 times out of 10, it just rerolls into worse enemies. And in a combo of enemies that don't belong together, so they're more naturally difficult with one another. Perks. Man, I'd rather sack a half a red heart here instead of a half a spirit heart and leaving me only on one of those. Hopefully we'll get a red heart. What do we got? It's 4 keys. Yeah, it might be worth it to pop into that room. If we can get a full run reroll, I'm down. I'll take it. Our items are very, very bad. And yet, now we have something good. Before we do that, let's see what's in here. It is not a full run reroll. It is a consumable reroll. I'll take a key, reroll that, hope for a red heart. Didn't get it. All right, this is great, by the way. Holy Mantle is phenomenal. Placenta doing its job. Appreciate it. You know what? I would like to reroll these enemies, but I'm afraid what's going to come out of them. They end up turning into flying enemies, which makes sense because they have to. I just didn't know if that would be taken into effect. But I had to know. Surprisingly, it worked out, though I would still consider that room way tougher with those enemies that I just rerolled into. No shop. I mean, definitely go into a shop, rather. Yeah, no. It's floor 2, meaning it's not an XL because we already did the first one. Why would it be an XL, Mathis? Go ahead and try and just wipe out the trash. I wish I could knock enemies into one another and like they would do damage if they bumped into each other. That'd be kind of cool. Would make knockback stat a little bit more important, at least on this character. All right, we've got a ton of money. This could be great. We have a reroll machine as well, and we absolutely want to be immune to curses. Mama Mega is better than what we have, but not good enough to just take straight up. The map is good. This might be great. Hear me out. We're meleeing, right? So we're always facing the enemy. And as long as we're always facing the enemy, we're always going to keep them slowed. So will this make dealing with them easier? Or will it just throw off? It has the potential of throwing off my blocks and making things more confusing for me. I just hope that's not what ends up happening. I'm willing to give it a shot. And now I'm just gonna hide over here. They're gonna get stuck in some way on my own body because it acts like a rock after. Like a rock. Oh! I would like a health up. An empty bone heart would go a long way. Save it for as long as I can. I think we just got hit there, which is really unfortunate. Ah! It's down. Down. Oh, they walked into the fire like donguses. Alright. That was a little bad management there. I'm actually going to come back here and grab this. I know it's a full red heart and I'm only using it for half, but it's just more important to me than having a half, oh god, half a damaged heart. I'd rather have a full suite going in. Well, if this is how we gotta do things, I'm into it. Let's go. That didn't work out so well. I'm gonna save on these last 2 bombs here. We'll just go bonkers and hopefully finish them off relatively easily. Okay. There's Magic Mush. That is a great pickup right now. Our damage jumped. We do not want this in any way. So, we'll leave it. Because we don't have a way of re-rolling it, and we're just gonna go. So Magic Mush is by no stretch of the imagination a winning item. It helps, especially because it's a mega boost to our damage as the Forgotten melee swinging. But it's only 1 HP, and we still have to be in melee. And granted, we have a nice combo with Holy Mantle now, but I feel like we need to be doing a little bit more damage to truly feel like we've got ourselves a 1 run here. This is a great pickup. All stats up, another health, and we're suddenly within a floor, starting to look good. I have said this before in older runs, but it's not something I've said in a while, and I will say it now. Isaac sometimes just likes to test you, man. This is a terrible item, but it's free, so I'll take it. Shade, it follows. This is one of those, Isaac sometimes just wants to test you. You know, see if you're worthy. Get through the difficult floors and it will reward you with items that'll help you win, or just straight up give you the win. Case in point, this fucking floor plus, I mean, granted, Might or Spirit Hearts don't go to the Forgotten in any way, but they go to the Soul. And if we can get a build where the Soul is incredibly powerful, that's good for us. But already, you can see how quickly the run has been sped up with Magic Mush, Capricorn, and then obviously a little bit of fearlessness that comes with getting that item I can't remember the name of for no good reason other than I just can't remember the name of it. That prevents 1 hit per room. Holy Mantle. There you go. And the ability to slow them just by looking at them. All these are coming together in such a gorgeous, gorgeous way. I'm curious if my Shade will actually be, or my Shadow, whatever the fuck you want to call it, will actually be a better item for us because we're in melee so much. So it'll have a better chance of getting up in the faces of my enemies than it normally would. But still, I don't know if it still is. Because they still need to be on the spot that we once were for them to take a, like, really, truly be effective. We're on Necropolis 1. We have 1 more shop, so we can benefit 1 more time from Steam sale if we even get it. Dry Baby is free, sure. Not sure that's going to be too useful. Unless we straight up go the Soul. Alright. Let's go this way. While they don't have outright synergies, I can see a lot of items just being good on loss. Even, like, to an extent, Holy Water. If we could find a way, mind you, to get Holy Water to pop. Why do we have... Oh, he has wings now. If we can find a way to get Holy Water to pop with, you know, granted we have to take damage every single time we want it to, but imagine doing melee fighting in Holy Water puddles. And how good that would be for us. The answer is pretty fucking good. It's an interesting synergy that I wouldn't really think about until now. Lemonade, or Accident, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The spacebar item that drops a puddle. Incredibly good. I can imagine it being phenomenal for us. And we actually do good enough damage. What I'd like is a Tears Up, actually, at this point. I'm fine with continually getting damage ups, but a tears up really would go a long way for us. I don't want to spend my money nor my keys. I'm going to take this for now. We could spend some spirit hearts, maybe. Not worth. We can spend some spirit hearts, but I'd rather hang on to them for now. Because if we're going to take a deal with the devil, first of all, it's going to basically get rid of the soul. Almost. It'll make the soul basically unusable. Which is obviously a little nerve-wracking. And I don't know if I want to do that. I went a little greedy on that. I'm not going to lie to you. Sure. Judgment. Better than the Hanged Man, at least in our current position. We'll reroll like this like crazy. If we can get a space... It was so good last time. Yes. Reroll. Reroll. Car battery could be good under very certain circumstances. Chaos, obviously, is just very, very good. And now we can re-roll things with chaos. Oh, okay. Red heart. We'll re-roll for red hearts. And placenta just hooked. That's so good. Okay. Now I'm re-rolling this because we have chaos. So why would I stick with this? When we can just roll hard and try and get something like this and just be okay with that. So we probably have won now. And that's all it took. And that's okay with me. Oop. And a bone heart. It's gorgeous. Okay, we want to pick this up. I don't know if I want to touch this, but we'll see. We'll stay here. Woo. Okay. Hello, Judgment. Welcome back. I was afraid it was going to explode. If we can get a red heart, that bone heart that popped is going to be invaluable to us. That's what this sack of sacks is such a good pickup for. I'll take Ansas. I don't think we need it now. But I'll take it happily. I don't see the shadow. There it is. Okay. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Let's just go, I guess. We swing and we hit like trucks. I don't want to lose a bone heart here, so I'm going to switch because I don't want to lose a deal with the devil chance at 100%. I'd rather just do it like this. And it's fine. It's going to work out totally fine for us. I mean, no is the answer, actually. That's all. No is the answer. Bring on deals with the angel from now on if you want. I don't care. Your deals with the devil have been pretty effing bad. I appreciate the heal. Come on. Oh, we stepped on creep. That's what it was. Answer's short. We'll see if we can get through this rather quickly. I do not want you coming back. I had to dive in real quick. Alright. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's actually, they're a little bit less useful because we'll never ever be able to use 2 full hearts off of them. Because by the time we need a heart, it's only 1 heart that's going to need to be filled before we lose it forever, so. I'll take Conquest Flies. That's acceptable. Sure. One box at a time. The chances of us getting Guppy are not great anymore. But hey, worth a shot. Okay, be careful. Alright, let's go fight. And you're dead. Thank you, Locust Flies, for being a very nice pickup. I'll take it. You know what? I don't want to have to manually explode my own bombs, so I'll pick it up for the bombs and put it back down. That's all I can really think. I don't care enough. Like, one golden chest, maybe it has Cricket's head in it, and maybe it ends up being worth it, but I just... No, because we have Magic Mush, so Cricket's head is just not as good. We've been getting Magic Mush a lot. That's just how Isaac works, though, man. I went in there hamming it on purpose, but that's just how Isaac works. Yara! Yara! Bring it to the chest! Yara! Okay, now you. Thank you. Ugh. You know, I don't know what it is about travel, but it's really, really stressful for me. Can I just say that? It's weirdly exhausting. Once I'm on the plane and once we're in the air at the cruising altitude, I'm good. I'm relaxed. But it's the days and even the day of getting to the airport, all that work about stuff really just exhausts me and stresses me out like nothing else really can anymore. I love it and hate it at the same time. I'm always ready for the travel to be just kind of done. I want to just be at my destination and I'm happy. All right. Get rid of that. I hit you hard. Beautiful. Down to the next, up to the next floor rather. But yeah, I don't know, I love traveling. Like when I'm there and I'm at the place especially, I really adore flying and being able to see the world, really. I've been lucky enough to see many different countries doing this job, and it's been a blessing, really, in a lot of ways. I'm not really, I'm not a very religious guy, but, you know, the word suits it. But man, I've grown up. I used to think as a kid flying was magical. Then all of a sudden I grew up and I started liking life a lot more. And now I don't ever want to die, at least not right now. You know, maybe when I'm old and I can't function, but I don't want to crash and burn. I don't want to go down in a plane. I can imagine it's one of the most horrifying, scary deaths you can possibly imagine, just because, think about it, like, you can see your death coming. You're crashing. You're not going to be instantly dead. People are going to be screaming and wailing, and ugh, just thinking about it spooks me. Granted, I know scientifically, or whatever you want to call it, the statistics of crashing are very, 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 very low. And I shouldn't think we're going to, but it's one of those weird things. I'm surprised this is still paying out for us. Okay. Is it ever going to pay out in an item, is the question. I've never seen an angel chest go that long before dying. It finally kicked it. Thank God. It never gave me anything great. We're getting pulled in. That is a kind of useless trinket, I think. Feels lucky. I mean, we don't really need a luck up. I prefer just the flies. I'm sure it makes like pennies more likely to be a luck up kind of thing, but or every penny to be a luck up kind of thing. It's possible, but there's nothing really about my character build that requires luck right now. It's all skill, you know what I'm saying? It's all skill. Anyway, if any of you out there travel a lot like I do, and you have ways of mitigating, if you even have that kind of fear, euthanasia, I'm curious if this will work. And you have ways of mitigating it. I'm curious what your ways are. Would love to read those on my return, so I can tell myself next time. I'm gonna go to the long room. I feel like this is the way the game is gonna want me to go. And I was correct. Small rock, acceptable if you want to give it to me. I mean, consumables are fine. We gotta remember to Yera on the chest. Gotta work with the orbital here. Keep myself lined up with the orbital, and when it doesn't work, run for our life. Lost a red heart. Dumb, but lucky, lucky. Oh, no, no, no. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Please tell me I went into the chat. Okay. Lots of changing back and forth. Didn't work out so well. But in the end, actually worked out fine. Yera. Let's go. No, no, no. These are all pretty bad, but I'll take this. I'll take this. Range up. Evil range shot speed. Max health. Just gives us a trinket. Hoping for 2020 there. Alright, well, this will be interesting. I don't think it's going to be very good for us overall. But who knows? Could be great. I seem to remember last time using it, it didn't really do the damage I was hoping it would. That's okay, I'm just saying. I just don't remember it being great. Okay. I'll just go like this. I have bone hearts to protect, man. There's that euthanasia shot popping in. Why am I not swinging? Is that a euthanasia swing? Is that why he died so fast? Come on. All right. Thank you, placenta. I should just sit back here for now. I don't like it. Stop that. Stop shooting spiders at me, man. Goodbye. 100% you take that. Hope placenta gives you another one. Yeah. Tammy's head is just not that good with the Forgotten. Like, it does good damage, but the amount of damage it does is not superb. Still, obviously, Cammy's head is a great item overall, but it's nice to have a character where it's not the item that you want to have at all times. Not that Tammy's head's a game winner, but it is certainly a help a lot of the time. Thank you, placenta. Again. Yeah, I'm convinced placenta's a great pickup as a Forgotten. Oh man, everything is now free. Thank goodness for this and me. And everyone. Now. Well, like I said, this is already one for us, more or less. Euthanasia shot, doing nice work. I mean, we don't need whatever's over there. No chests, huh? Not a single one. All right, follow the orbital. We could probably even just tank him. And I might now at this point. I've already lost track of my orbital. And that's it. Wow. What a run, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. By hitting the like button, your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.